Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The countries most likely to join UK and France in sending peacekeeping troops to Ukraine. Up to 20 countries could join Britain and France in a European peacekeeping force if one were deployed to Ukraine in a post-war settlement. British officials have refused to reveal the exact countries joining the much-anticipated coalition, but the group reportedly consists largely of European and Commonwealth partners. Several governments have publicly backed Sir Keir Starmer's plan to put boots on the ground in Ukraine. Emmanuel Macron has also thrown his way behind a European peacekeeping force. The Prime Minister and French President have called for a coalition of the willing to protect Ukraine once a deal is reached to end Russia's war. Australia, Ireland, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Turkey have all suggested they would be prepared to offer their soldiers. Denmark, Sweden, and Canada have not ruled out involvement. Read more UK and Europe's new plan to protect Ukraine from Putin with 120 fighter jets. Some European governments appear more skeptical, but are still keen to play some kind of peacekeeping role. Poland, for example, has said it wants commitments to ramping up NATO's eastern flank before committing troops. Italy has the largest military in Europe, with around 338,000 troops. France is next with an estimated 304,000. Spain has around 199,000 soldiers, making it Europe's third-largest military, while Poland and Germany are fourth and fifth largest, respectively. Defense leaders from the nations are expected to meet in Paris next week for a fresh round of talks. Don't miss Russia economic meltdown as light industry collapses and 1,000s of firms close latest. Keir Starmer talks tough on Ukraine. Why can't he stick up for his country? Opensino, Donald Trump considering U-turn on Ukraine war refugees insight. It comes after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky reportedly discussed the strategy with Macron at a meeting with EU leaders on Thursday. He stressed the need for new, substantial steps. After the U.S. paused weapons shipments following Zelensky's explosive publicly broadcast row with Donald Trump in the Oval Office. Zelensky added, "We have an absolutely clear shared vision that real and lasting peace is possible through cooperation between Ukraine, all of Europe, and the United States." Last Sunday, Sir Keir urged leaders to step up at a once-in-a-generation moment for security in Europe, as he unveiled a 4-point plan for peace in Ukraine after meeting with counterparts at a summit. The Prime Minister announced it had been agreed a group will work with Ukraine on a plan to stop the fighting and then discuss that with the U.S. and take it forward together. He said, "Every nation must contribute to that in the best way that it can, bringing different capabilities and support to the table, but all taking responsibility to act, all stepping up their own share of the burden. So we agreed some important steps today. First, we will keep the military aid flowing and keep increasing the economic pressure on Russia to strengthen Ukraine now. Second, we agreed that any lasting peace must ensure Ukraine's sovereignty and security, and Ukraine must be at the table. Third, in the event of a peace deal, we will keep boosting Ukraine's own defensive capabilities to deter any future invasion. Fourth, we will go further to develop a coalition of the willing to defend a deal in Ukraine and to guarantee the peace. Not every nation will feel able to contribute, but that can't mean that we sit back. Instead, those willing will intensify planning now with real urgency. The UK is prepared to back this with boots on the ground and planes in the air, together with others. Europe must do the heavy lifting.